This is Case. Case is getting ready for an interview. His business resume is up to date. He looks professional. Well, as professional as Case can. The company he is interviewing for is called Paper for Sale. They sell paper. Case knows this and has done research on the company website to come to the interview prepared. What Case doesn't know is that we'll be asking him a compiled list of 50 commonly asked interview questions, and he has to answer them all in under 10 minutes or he doesn't get the job. Here is him finding that out now.
Are you ready to begin?
Yeah, let's do it.
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Case DeKoning. I grew up in Metro Detroit, and I love to write.
How did you hear about this position?
I heard about the position on LinkedIn.
Why do you want to work at this company?
Oh, because I really like paper, and I really love the culture that you guys have at your company.
Why do you want this job?
I want this job because I want to be part of a community and get paid.
Why should we hire you?
You should hire me because I'll bring a level of passion to this job that no one has ever brought before.
What can you bring to this company?
A level of passion that no one's brought to it before.
What are your greatest strengths?
My greatest strengths are my weaknesses.
What do you consider to be your weaknesses?
Caring too much.
What is your greatest professional achievement?
Getting into college.
Tell me about a challenge or conflict you faced at work, and how did you deal with it?
One time I was crossing a group of kids down the street as a summer camp counselor, and a car turned, and I made sure to get them across the street.
Tell me about a time you demonstrated leadership skills.
When I led a bunch of kids across the street and a car didn't hit them.
What's a time you disagreed with a decision that was made at work?
When I worked
coffee chain,
there was a specific way that you had to steam your milk, and I didn't like doing it that way, and I did it my own way despite being told to do it differently.
Tell me about a time you made a mistake.
I would constantly make orders wrong at
coffee chain.
Tell me about a time you failed.
I failed at making drinks at
coffee chain.
More specifically, I always put the wrong sprinkles on things. People would get mad about it.
Why are you leaving your current job?
I left my last job at
coffee chain
because I hated the pay and I was really sick of standing the whole day.
Why were you fired?
I was fired because I quit.
Why was there a gap in your employment?
There was a gap in my employment because I spent time doing nonprofit work volunteering.
That felt like a lie. Can you explain why you changed career paths?
I'm changing career paths because I found that the previous career I was in wasn't fulfilling.
What's your current salary?
My current salary?
What did you like least about your job?
What I like least about it, it's
coffee chain.
I got really sick of the free food. At first it was awesome, but by the end of it I can't even smell it anymore.
What are you looking for in a position?
Friends.
What type of work environment do you prefer?
One where I could be creative.
Your work style?
Very in the moment, where I plan loosely ahead of time and then kind of feel it out beat to beat as the day goes, so I don't get too stuck to a structure.
Management style?
My management style, positive feedback, reinforcing attributes I like in the people that I see do work, and also a flexible understanding that they're growing as much as I am.
How do your boss and coworkers describe you?
Energetic, could use some focus.
How do you deal with pressure or stressful situations?
I breathe and I express that I'm having a difficult time, and I take it moment to moment rather than looking at the whole picture.
What do you like to do outside of work?
Oh my gosh, I love to listen to music, I love to write, and I love to do improv comedy.
Are you planning on having children?
Probably one day, yeah.
How do you prioritize your work?
I show up on time and I make sure to go above what is expected of me.
What are you passionate about?
I'm passionate about writing and theater and just storytelling in general.
What motivates you?
My family, my friends, and artistic endeavors.
What are your pet peeves?
My pet peeve is when people say Reese's Pieces instead of Reese's Pieces.
How do you like to be managed?
I like to be managed by having direct feedback yeah.
Do you consider yourself successful?
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Writing and being a teacher.
How do you plan to achieve your career goals?
By keeping a strong mindset.
What's your dream job?
Is to write for television.
What are other companies you're interviewing with? What makes you unique?
I got a bright pizzazz about me.
What should I know that's not on your resume?
I have only skied once in my life.
What would your first 30, 60, or 90 days look like in this role?
Meeting my coworkers, building a strong relationship with them, understanding the culture of the community, and then seeing what I can bring to it to move it forward.
What are your salary expectations?
To get paid enough to live.
What do you think we could do better or differently?
Could not ask me 50 questions in 10 minutes.
When can you start?
Immediately.
Are you willing to relocate?
Absolutely.
How many tennis balls can you fit into a limousine?
How large is the limousine?
A limousine.
Oh, at least 10.
If you were an animal, which one would you be?
Oh my gosh, a penguin.
Sell me this pen.
Can I write my name on this? Oh, you own this pen now.
Is there anything else you would like us to know?
That I really appreciate your time.
Do you have any questions for us?
Yes, a buttful that I planned ahead of time.
Case DeConing, you did that interview with 3 minutes and 38 seconds remaining.
You're kidding.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh. I felt so rushed. I could have taken longer.
Great job. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you for
coming in.
having me.
We're gonna pass.
Oh. Okay. Whatever.
Would you give Case the job? Interviews can be scary, even under normal circumstances, but they're an essential part of the hiring process. It's for the employers to get to know you and you to get to know them. Here are just a few helpful tips for you to land your next job. Take your time answering questions. Obviously not showcased best here, but it could take up to 2 minutes to give a full response to an interview question that walks people through your individual thought process. Make eye contact with the person you're speaking to. Making eye contact helps both people focus on the conversation and read facial expressions. This can improve understanding, and improving understanding can significantly improve communication between two people. If you don't know the answer, repeat the question or ask for a moment to think about it. With usual interviews conducted without a time limit, take your time to correctly answer the question and formulate a comprehensive response. Making sure you are clear on the questions demonstrates your engagement to the interviewer. Be yourself and show your personality. An interview is about getting to know you. If you are in an interview, they've likely already read your resume and cover letter, and they want to get to know you as a person. Interviews are more of a conversation, less interrogation. Show who you are and what you would be like to work with. Authenticity always has its charms. And finally, overall, if you can, come prepared. If you can't, ask questions. Do research on your employer. Be present and show that you are an amazing person who's passionate about their work and excited for the next step in their career. Thank you from the Excel Network.